This is James Holder for IFL TV. I'm in Frederick's Restaurant today for the announcement of the Copper Box Free show. With me, I've got Frank Warren. What's happening, Frank?
I'm good, how are you?
I'm alright. How was your Christmas and New Year's?
Busy. Yeah.
It looks like you've been very busy.
Very busy, working and spending some time with the family. So yeah, it was a nice Christmas.
Good to hear, good to hear. Could you talk to me a little bit about this Copper Box show, Copper Box Free?
Yeah, the background actually is changed a bit from the sheet because we were working, as I say, over the holiday period and concluded a couple of deals, one of them this morning. We got Derek Chisora defending his title against RUDENKO from the Ukraine. He's had 24 fights, 24 wins, 16 knockouts from the land of the champions. The Klitschko brothers come from the Ukraine, as you know. So tough defence for Derek, undefeated fighter, a banger. So I'm looking forward to that one. We've also got on the card Tyson Fury making his debut under our promotional banner. He will be in an international heavyweight contest. We haven't sorted an opponent out yet because we only agreed this basically this morning to announce it. Huey Fury will be on the card. We've got Bradley Skeet defending his title on the card, Frank Buglioni, and all our youngsters. So it's a cracking, a cracking night out for the fans at the Copper Box on the 15th of February.
The obvious thing that people want to know is how has this come about with Tyson Fury, this promotional link up? Could you talk to me a little bit about that? Basically,
because we through a third party had a meeting. I met with Peter Fury, then met with Tyson over the holidays, and we agreed that, we put our proposal to him, and he agreed and accepted it, and that's where we are. Including that proposal is a fight between Derek and Tyson, obviously providing they keep winning.
Would that be leading up to the summer for a fight between them two?
It'll be in June, before the World Cup.
Is Mick Hennessy still going to be managing Tyson Fury?
I don't know what Mick Hennessy's involved with Tyson, but I don't know what I don't know what their relationship is. But they're tight. They're loyal to Mick, and I take my hat to that. But Mick Hennessy certainly will be involved.
The WBC heavyweight titles recently become available. Will you be looking to manoeuvre Derek in a position to fight for that belt?
That won't happen because they're going to make the 1 and 2 for the vacant title, but that opens the door for a final eliminator for if both the guys keep winning, if they fight it, which I hope they'll fight in June, then the winner of that, because I believe I can get an eliminator tag on that, the winner of that will fight for the world title this year.
So that would be in Derek and Tyson Fury fighting for an eliminator to then go on to challenge?
Yeah, that's what we want to do.
Absolutely fantastic. Can I talk to you a little bit about Carl Frampton and what's going on with him? Are there any plans to put any shows on in Ireland coming up this year?
Well, he's promoted by Baron McGuigan, but he's obviously he fights like Derek's and Tyson Fury's fights are on Box Nation. Baron McGuigan's got to let us know what dates are available as soon as we know, or what dates he wants to put Carl on. As soon as he lets the channel know, then it'll be announced. But I think he'll fight sometime in the spring. 2014
is a massive year. Some of your young fighters, likes of Bradley Skeet, going to be making a name for himself this year.
We've got some good young fighters, and we're announcing another signing tomorrow, which will be quite interesting. So we're going to have a busy year. We've got some good fights lined up. We've got some good young fighters. I think everybody can now see what we've been doing the last few years. I mean, all the nonsense that's been said and about us. All we've done is what we continue to develop good young fighters, bring them through, and deliver big fights. And this year's going to be a good year because we now got over a very difficult stage in building a TV company, being involved in building a TV company that's now very, 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 very much established, and building young fighters up. And so I'm looking forward to this year in a big way because I think a lot of the fruits of our labours, the boxers' hard work and dedication is all going to come to fruition.
Bradley Skeet's profile's going up. Vivian Harris fight again, massive opportunity for him, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean Vivian Harris is a decent fighter. It's a tough fight for him. It's not an easy fight. He's a very, very experienced guy. But if Bradley wants to get to where we want him to get to, these are the type of fights he's got to win.
Last word on Frank Buglioni. How impressed have you been with his progress so far?
I've got to tell you something. I think his last fight out impressed me more than any of his performances. I thought he showed a lot of maturity. Things that like any learning fighter has to go through. You look at them, it's easy to see the good points. If somebody can punch or if they can box or whatever. But what he did, what Frank was doing in that fight, there was a lot of head movement, there was a lot of body movement. He was getting it right. He was the art of boxing is the art of hitting and not getting hit, and that's what he did in that fight. And I think he gradually broke the guy down, and the shots he stopped him with, those body shots, I thought were fabulous. I'm really pleased with that fight. And if he can continue to do what I believe he can continue to do, it's going to be a big year for him.
Last question. What did Francis get you for Christmas this year?
What did Franny get me for Christmas? Francis and George bought me some really nice presents, quite a few presents, some good music that they know I like, some nice wines, which I can't drink at the moment, and a couple of books and bits and pieces. Yeah.
Are you a John Holt man, Frank? What kind of music do you like?
I like John Holt. I love John Holt. Yeah, I'm into all sorts of it. My thing is, I used to come from this area, Islington, and when I was a kid, it was all about soul music, ska music, blue beat, which was not so much this is pre-skinhead stuff, and this is my age group. Yeah, all that. I love blues music. I like all music, to be quite honest, but I love all that. I'm quite a collector of old soul records and blues records. I've got, I think I've got me a little bit of knowledge on that. I think I could go into a little quiz on that one.
Well, if you fancy doing a DJ set one year, Frank, we'll bring out the cameras and we'll get amongst it.
And I'll sort out 10 for you. You let me know. Yeah.
This is James Helder with Frank Warren for IFL TV. Thank you very much. Cheers, Frank.